we just wrapped up a double second place in Sonoma last weekend. Then we went to Monza for a 2-day test, practicing for Ferrari Challenge Europe. And now we made a detour here in Finland where I'm going to be driving these amazing Ferraris and my challenge car to practice my car control and see what I can learn on ice and take it to the track. So today's my first day here in Finland doing Ferrari driving on ice. Of course, driving Ferrari is its own experience, but having it on ice is absolutely incredible. You're always oversteering, always correcting the car. I've done about 4 sessions already, going pretty quick, always sideways through the ice is a lot of fun. We're still learning a lot how to keep the car and the nose right at the apex and then go into power, which is definitely going to transfer to driving in the wet. But this experience is like none other. We have an amazing ice track here, very large, so have a lot of time on track, and we have 2 more days here, so it's going to be amazing. I was able to drive the Ferrari Purosangue earlier this year in Miami on a track. Here, driving it in Finland, it is so much fun of a car. Of course, not compared to a 296 where you can throw around and slide. The Purosangue is 4-wheel drive. You do get a little understeer and you can't really throw the car around. It is a lot heavier, about 500 kilograms heavier. But the power output is absolutely insane. For this car, you really have to do it with all the weight transfer. I mean, driving on ice, especially in a Purosangue, is all about weight transfer. It's like dancing. You gotta apply the throttle, take it off, and that's how you move it to go left and right. And then, I guess for a perfect lap time, but at least here we're having fun, so it's a lot of sliding, a lot of fun. All right, so we just wrapped up driving the Ferrari Purosangue here in Lapland, Finland on ice. It was a lot of fun to slide around, but it is a heavier car, so it's a little more difficult. Up next, we are gonna combine all 5 track layouts to a 4.5 kilometer long track, driving the 296 GTB. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of sliding, and a lot quicker, but you know, we'll see what happens. All right, so we just started off day 2 here in Finland with Ferrari driving on ice. The past 2 days we were driving street cars. Today I was driving the 296 Challenge car, which is the car that I race in. Pretty much the only thing that changed is we are using the snow tires with metal studs to them for more grip. Although it is a very different track, you kind of keep the same things you do in racing, but here you got to be a lot smoother. These metal studs actually give a lot of grip, so power down is a little shaky, but after that it really grips in. Cornering is very nice and pretty much maximizing your speed around the track without trying to be sliding, but sliding is the most fun part. So it's a hard compromise, but I couldn't be more happier being here. So today we concluded the 2 days here in Lapland, Finland on ice with Ferrari. We got to try an immense amount of things. So we were driving 3 different cars, the 296 Challenge car, Ferrari Purosangue, and the 296 GTB. All the cars were fun, but of course the 296 Challenge car was the best. A race car on ice, nothing really better. We did a bunch of other activities like a slalom course, figure 8, and 3 different track layouts. We learned individually, but at the end we combined them all for over 4-kilometer track. They did time us. We're waiting on results for the contest, but overall, what an amazing 2 days. I couldn't be more excited to have experienced this. We had a theory session learning about how to control the car left to right. We had an eye tracking session. We put on a pair of glasses and it would track where our eyes are looking. So we're always looking ahead of us. Even when we're counter steering, we want to be looking forward to the next corner, which would prepare us. And we also did a bunch of hot laps. So that was pretty much the best, you know, some practice laps and yet a few laps where you can really throw it down. It was a lot of fun. I mean, it doesn't look so fast because you're on ice, but in the car, you're freaking flying. Always some thought behind it. I did learn how to control the car more than I was able to before, especially for the next few races which are going to be in Europe. It might be a little rainy, so it's going to keep me, you know, more intact with the car. Maybe take out a few more tents and beat my competition. So really, this was amazing 2 days of learning as well as fun. So that's going to wrap it up here in Finland. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them down below and I'll try to answer them.